Now you can listen me.
Hi,
I'm going to check
everyone.
the
Everyone.
we are on
Everyone.
streaming.
We are on streaming. We are on
Um,
streaming.
yes. So um, I'm going to show you a project that started yesterday at night that I can sleep. I can't sleep. I continue during all the night and the morning, and I think it's ready to show, but I think it's never end because you should update it usually during your laboral life or your study time. It's the best guide that I found for the OCCP from my point of view, of course, because I think that with this software, with Elasticsearch, CD being instead of being Elastic, yeah, and we can upload here. We can launch Kibana, uh, CD bin. Here is Kibana. Yes. Um, it's the first time that I reboot the laptop, and I don't know this. It causes some troubles at the application. It's TTP. This is localhost at port. Yeah, this one. So with Elastic and 2022, I think it's bad, right? Uh, yeah. Uh, I create a dashboard and ingest all the data about my OCCP certification, my previous masters, and so on. Um, for this reason, um, at this dashboard, we can find all the machines that I um, sorry, all the machines that I execute a penetration test. So we can filter, for example, for the machines of Hack the Box, or let me see if should be we can edit this one and edit items and say okay, I want uh, 100 of items of operating system walkthrough. Yeah, 100 of this one too. um yes, it's so more information. This is all the machines of Have the Box, and here this is the good thing. I use a hashtag for every machine with the service that you should exploit or review in order to perform the penetration test. So if we filter, for example, for love, it say to you you should entry with an exploit, you should do a fuzzing, a payload with MFS Venom. This is the privilege escalation with an MSAE installed file at Windows. You should use Nmap. you should use virtual hosting on your own laptop, etc. So this is very nice because let me visualize the machines or whatever. For example, you can filter for all related with Active Directory and say you what are the machines that I perform attacks and what kind of attack. For example, with uh, NLT NLTLM relay in order to obtain the NLTLM hashes and perform a pass the hash over the machine. So it say to me in what machine I do this. This is important because in the in this dashboard at Walthrus, um, you can find, for example, using this this one, what is the Active Directory walkthrough for this related machine. Um, Check the URL when you can find it. So this is very easy because it's my own walkthrough at my blog. So in that panel you can select at the same way the filter by the type of service or attack. For example, um, I want to no this one no this one yeah, I want to filter for this one, and it say to me that it's in this machine. So um, this is a very good way for to find the walkthroughs. So you can of course include I don't know selectors, okay, like controls, edit, optional list, yeah. For this is walkthroughs. You can choose, for example, video link, update, and include here, and say, okay, let me see. I want to check for this filter, apply change. I don't know. Let me put this here. Yeah, like this. Um, mm, Create. Mm-hmm. Last 5 minutes. No, today. Here. Edit. So 100 of machines. Platform videos. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, mm. Because should here top values. This is the dashboard walkthroughs, yeah, and should be here the yeah, edit, select type, control, edd, pattern, walkthroughs, by video, and another one by walkthroughs by URL, and another one for machines. Yeah, update, save and return. So at this point we can do this the same in order to filter the data that you stored. Um, mm, mm. For example, you can select the one URL and apply change and say you this is this machine. Go to YouTube to the specific channel. In that case, are my own walkthroughs. Yeah. Um, the data of this one too. Yeah, is here. This is the explaining. This is bad. I don't know why is the first of my walkthroughs. So, for example, you can filter for machine, like before, and apply the change and say you have these both walkthroughs, or you can filter for a YouTube video. Yeah, and say this is a pivoting units access to NAS server to the doorback environment. So this is of my master degree, I think.
To this starting machine.
Yes.
2021.
Access
Yes.
to a NAS server
So
with
yes.
pivoting. I have a total of 92 machines, I think. Discover logs, Hactrix machines here. Yes, this is the hits that are inside. So you can filter here, for example, for machines with LFE or with hashtag RSE or with hashtag or with Linux, for example, should be a lot. NetDiscover and map RSE. Maybe the filter of RSE is not right because there are many machines with this kind of vulnerability. Is the way to access, of course, usually. So the last one is so nice for me because it's better than the usual guys that the people create. The name is Hatrix, and you can edit this one too. Edit items, software, 40. Yeah. Hashtag. All that you want. Yeah. And save and redo. So at this point, you can check for example, the machines that no, the Hatrix is for the kind of attacks. Now, for example, this is for Kerberos attacks. We can check for Kerberos hashtag. What is the kind of access or the kind of brute force you can perform bloodhound or whatever. So this is a easy way to review the kind of attacks, but not the best, because if you go to the discover and go to the index, filter by, in this case, Hatrix, yeah, all the hits. Yeah, during this night I implementing the Windows privilege escalation and Active Directory. For example, using Kerberos Sting, you can check the regular data obtain the command, for example, obtain the SPNs of the users in order to request to the domain controller, no? Or how to perform with Krav exec an authentication with Kerberos, or all that you need to do. It's like payloads all the things, but on your own machine. Instead of Kerberos Austin, you can search, for example, for PowerShell. Should be many items. For example, for a man in the middle, or some account name spoofing, or that you need. It's very interesting. I think that could be increased all that you want for each machine that I exploit. I can include here the commands that I use, or very quickly or very faster using the API, like today. So with PowerShell, how to bypass and download with a web client a credential default for an external web server, PS1 file, and load directly to memory. It seems to fileless without store the payload .ps1 in the target server. So it's very nice, this one. So I hope that you enjoy, and if anyone want to complete this or collaborate with me, I am free open to do it. Um, this is all. See you.